All right. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
We forgot to say yesterday that we got our first media.
We're very famous.
Very famous. We are on a very famous children's book podcast that I learned about yesterday. My big sister from college, Erin, sent them info about us. It's called Fuse 8 and Kate, and it's they review kids' books. They're siblings, sisters who review kids' books. It's very cute. All right.
We could start reviewing books. We could do like a Babysitter's Club review plus a house every time.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that people are hoping these are longer.
Yeah, that's probably
definitely the feedback I've gotten is love it if only they were 40 minutes each. All right. So we are looking at a 4-bedroom house in Malibu with blank square feet, which is not a thing we've seen yet. So that's already.
Does it come with its own theater?
It looks like it must. And it feels like a very specific set of visions that got us to this point.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this is someone whose favorite shape is semicircle.
Perhaps a slide from one of the semicircles to the other?
Ooh, yes. I cannot wait until we get to have a small video of that. All right. So this is what I thought was a theater, but when I look inside,
It appears to be a bedroom.
Or it's like a board.
Or kitchen? I don't know. Let's keep scrolling and see.
Maybe we'll get to see more. Okay. We're still outside.
Yep. Sure, we'll get to see more. Yeah.
A lot of semicircles. Here we are under a semicircle. Here we are over a semicircle.
Mm-hmm.
Above and next to a semicircle. Here we are between semicircles. This is a story of prepositions.
This feels like, in an airport when you're in the big hangars where there's birds that have gotten in and don't know how to get out.
Yeah. This feels like
that happens here. It's
apparently been so long since I've been in an airport that I forget the names of everything. But what do you call the area where the terminals sort of meet? Like that over there is Terminal D. That's
the little like exchange area.
Yeah, you forgot what it's called too.
Yeah, which is weird because I used to be in an airport all the time.
Yeah, but this feels like that they maybe have some USB plugs in the side of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there's a Starbucks behind you.
What if it turns out this is an airport that happens to have 4 bedrooms? That
would be strange. Also, are you allowed to just like sell an airport on the open market like this?
Unclear. Oh, I found a donkey.
Wow. Look at that view.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty nice. I see why you didn't want an actual wall and instead just covered it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Glass. The donkey's a weird touch, though.
Yeah, it feels out of place, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like more what I would expect, these like sort of museum-y modern arts.
Yeah. Abstract.
Yeah.
I don't like this angle. Mm-mm.
This is directly above the semicircles. Is that what's happening?
This is from the plane that you fly out from this airport.
Yeah. Is there glass or is this just open to the air?
Oh, I think it's glass.
Please tell me it's open to the air. I'd much rather that.
I don't know, but I don't know if I can keep staring at this.
This is glass, though, this table. And look how different it looks. Everything else looks really open air. Okay.
Maybe it opens and closes.
Oh,
why would you have expensive electronics and leather furniture?
You mean the USB chargers and these?
Yes. Yeah, the expensive electronics.
It could be like those domes that like sports
like
stadiums
football.
have.
So this is also a football arena.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a real multifunction space. This part is actually a Kohler ad.
It's also confusing to me because of all the reflective surfaces.
Yeah. I think that's a big piece of what's weird about this. Okay, so here's the mini kitchen.
It's totally a Kohler. How hot do you think it is right there?
I think that this is a very well climate controlled space, so I'm going to say 73 degrees. What do you think?
117. It just looks like you would bake in there like a green.
I guess, though, here's the thing. If you were buying a
it probably is well climate controlled. It's true.
Like if I were buying a $20 million house, I expect to have the temperature to the millidegree. Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing, but I do.
I don't know if a millidegree is a thing, but it should be.
These sort of stadium stairs are interesting to me. Like
you can like do a mini Rocky run up and down.
Yeah.
Run up like 60 stairs and you can run up 6 and then be like, yes.
And then you can slide down the slide.
Yep. It just looks kind of opera housey, this
Agreed.
concert hall.
Yeah, I guess I'm just interested. This is going to be one where I'm really looking forward to reading the description.
Yes.
It feels, oops, is there a line across my thing now for some reason?
Now there is.
Yeah.
Okay. Please move. It just says, please move something.
But I don't have anything. It's just a line telling me to move it. Okay. Hold up. I'm going to pause.
Please move the window away.
All right. So here we go. I'm really still waiting for like a close-up with this slide.
This reminds me of my college campus.
Yeah. You know what this doesn't remind me of?
A home.
A home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So far, it has reminded me of a Super Bowl arena, an airport, and my college campus.
Yeah. Also modern art museum.
Yeah. Also modern art museum.
And like, this feels a little bit like moderately high-end mall.
Yeah. Or airport again. I'm going to go back to airport.
Yeah. I think it's the track lighting along the stairs that really takes it to a specifically non-home place. Yeah. Oh, is this the slide?
Yeah,
it's just a shallow staircase. That's gonna hurt when you slide down it.
Yeah, it's disappointing that it's gonna really break your tailbone when you slide. But maybe if you get like the right like toboggan.
Yeah, you gotta really. I hope that it comes with the accessories for sliding.
It should. Yeah, I hope so.
I'm gonna really feel like this home is a ripoff otherwise. So this is cool. Now it feels like a subway station, but it's really nice.
Still beautiful. But now I'm thinking public transport.
Yeah. Now that I look at the whole thing, it could be a really complex subway station. I don't even know what to say about what all these little semicircles.
You know, it's Trivial Pursuit pieces. It's a bunch of Trivial Pursuit pieces.
Yeah. So, and they're all off the ground is the new information you got from this picture.
So is each of those little pods like a separate part of the house?
So that's what I wondered. I was like, could those all be bedrooms? And I was like, no, there's like 4 bedrooms. But maybe those are a bedroom and a bathroom. Yeah, or like maybe you can rent them for your airport stay so that you can have a little private space.
For the captains who have like a really long stay. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
You can really watch everyone in the other ones because they are entirely made of glass.
And there's not a lot of privacy. This is an airport.
Yeah. You know what else this is? Have you ever stopped at one of those service plazas where there's only one plaza and you have to walk through this like creepy way? Feels like that.
Especially this is at nighttime when no one else is there.
Exactly. Yes. Because I feel like that's always happens to be when I'm at those plazas.
Yes.
It feels very evocative for me. Yep. Except for those don't usually have these large colorful.
I actually initially thought that was like a caution cone, like wet.
Which would fit with my story.
Absolutely. Okay. Here's a bedroom. It is in one of those things.
And it is completely open to this seating area, which I guess is good if you want to sit near your bed. Oops, I skipped a picture, but I feel like, it's a bedroom in one of those things. Okay.
And here's your outside when you stop at Au Bon Pain and get your sandwich.
Oh, yeah. I think they made these for the pandemic for people who wanted outdoor eateries.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet that's true. I didn't, you know what? I didn't have my sense. I didn't know that was coming.
Oh, it's a hot tub.
Pretty sure. Oh, maybe my senses.
What is this thing?
Looks kind of like an old hot tub.
Yeah. I accept, though, that this is probably a hot tub, a rooftop hot tub, which sounds, it's actually a walkway hot tub, which sounds
not a rooftop. Nice. Just an elevated hot tub.
But like that people have to walk by as they're going to their destination, which feels less charming, to be fair.
But really, we keep pretending like this is not a house. If it's somebody's house, aren't going to be a lot of people walking past them.
Maybe. I do love that they spent all day taking these photos because we've had a lot of different times.
Sunset. Yes.
Do you think this whole thing is on wheels and it's like a really fancy, really large, like, I don't know, train or something?
I might think so if it weren't for the arena. The concert.
You don't think that slide can just hook into any arena at fine?
Oh, could be. That could be the like removable part.
Yeah.
Hook any house up to it. It does feel feel like this is just a bedroom off of a hallway with no door.
Yeah. And I know we have learned by this point that doors are not as popular as I had previously guessed.
I really thought that doors were far more important to people than.
Yeah. Is this a couch that extends into a bed?
No, I think it's just that you could see it in the previous.
It's just weird angles.
Yeah, I think it's, but it's like a lot of seating.
Oh, it's that whole seating area again?
Yeah.
Doesn't this look flat though compared to?
Yeah, it's a very strange angle. It's very weird. It's almost like.
Do we think that this whole hallway, every time you turn right, your head right or left, you either see a bed or a seating area and no doors?
You know what I'm curious about is at some point do you turn your head and you see a bathroom with no door?
There are 4 bathrooms and we have not seen any yet.
None. I've seen none.
By bathroom, they could just mean area in between semicircles where you can pee.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Wow.
I feel like we're at a whole different season here. This feels very Halloween.
Oh, I was thinking early spring, but yeah, I guess it's Malibu, so probably.
I feel like those trees want to like encroach.
There is something a little bit creepy about.
Yeah.
Trees are growing around your house. I'm like,
oh, look what I think this is a part of.
I think this is a part of the bathroom.
And do you know what I don't see?
A toilet.
Or a door. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
This is for freshening up between flights, though. I am not sure
how good. This is perfect makeup lighting. Like it's just natural light.
I mean, assuming it is not nighttime, which
that's true. At which point you're really screwed. But
you just have those little tiny exposed bulbs, and you're like, it's good enough.
This is close. It's the only thing that makes it not an airport bathroom is that it's not like wave your hands for the.
Oh yeah, this feels interesting to me.
It still feels like an airport, which is strange. I've never taken a shower in an airport.
Agreed. But it's so evocative of airports.
I know. I've never looked at a shower and been like, that feels like showering in an airport. I don't know what an airport feels like.
No, because that's just not my world. But this feels so true to airport life.
Yes, it does.
I still saw no toilet, which I think means there's no door. That chair looks awful.
Yeah, it does.
I would kick someone out of my house if they brought me that chair. I don't know why they would, but it would be a sign that they didn't.
Do you often have people arrive at your house bringing a chair for you?
No, in fact, I actually have some friends that have chairs that they borrowed that they still haven't returned. So I do not.
So people remove the chairs from your house.
yeah. But if one of them tried to make up for it by bringing me this chair, it would be over.
All right, friends who have Elizabeth's chairs.
Yeah. End game if you return this. All I want is my low quality folding chairs that I found on the side of the road. All right. This is a nice.
I mean, they're beautiful views. Like it's gorgeous.
It's quite a vista. And I guess you don't want to close off the other side because you want to be able to see out both windows. But to me, I would take it. I would take a door.
I would take a door and maybe some window coverings.
Yeah, because also that I think is another bed that you can see through here. And I just want to name that I'm uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, I would like to announce that that's not how I like to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful though.
Any time of day. It's very nice. Okay, here's the one door we found, which is to the office.
For their private work business.
Yeah, I mean, it is a glass door, so it's only so private.
Not that private.
But it's better than anywhere else we've seen.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a nice.
Still feels like an airport.
Oh, exactly like one. Here's the little airport workout area. I feel like, I don't know how many square feet this is still, but just from my experience of it, I think they could have splurged on this size a bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
This feels unnecessarily compact.
Yeah, it feels very small. Or they could maybe spread the equipment a little bit better.
Yeah. I have not thought anywhere else in here needed to be staged, but this feels ineffectively staged. Okay, here we are.
This is like the when and then they zoom in and you see someone singing opera and that. What is inside that half circle?
This is just that big glass business table, I think. A conference table with a bunch of chairs. And then that miniature kitchen. Yeah.
That's the only kitchen we've seen. I think that's the whole kitchen.
Maybe that area is called the kitchen.
That's the living area, and then the Trivial Pursuit pieces are the bedrooms.
Yeah. What a nightmare this would be to live in.
I just don't think I would know. I'm not particularly interested in touring this home, Zillow. Thank you.
But I would love to hear more what you have to say. Once in a lifetime opportunity to own one of Ed Niles's. Are you going to Google Ed Niles while I read this?
Sure.
Most iconic homes. I can see how this would be iconic. Located on 2 private acres, seems small for an airport, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Built almost entirely of steel and glass and set hovering above the property. This architectural masterpiece was built to truly take in the entire Malibu landscape from every angle. That, I believe, at the cost of literally everything else, they have built it to take in that landscape. The home is separated by a sky bridge suspended above the driveway with the entertaining space on one end.
Sky bridge, can you think of a more airport term than sky bridge?
And a living space on the other. The 35-foot high semicircle great room of glass and steel beams encompasses the designated entertaining space, with the doors leading from the entryway to the backyard mirroring each other, allowing fluid movement and sight. That's the wrong use of sight. From the front yard through the great room to the panoramic ocean view backyard with pool. The sky bridge, again, takes you to the spine of the living space.
I don't want a spine in my house.
No, suspended approximately 16 feet in the air, with rooms separated by pod-like structures on either side. At the front is the master suite, which includes separate pods for the master bedroom, sitting room, master bath, and closet, all taking in different views, looking back at the home and the surrounding landscape of the Malibu coastline, and includes a private master deck with jacuzzi at the very tip. Oh, so there's not a lot of pass-through traffic, giving you the full 360-degree view. The wing is completed by the second bedroom, gym, and separate den. This truly is a property that can never be recreated in Malibu. In Malibu, I love how specific they are.
It could be recreated, but not here.
And will stand the test of time. What's our 30-second description of Ed Niles?
The modern architect whose glass-heavy structures have redefined the concept of a house across Southern California for the last half-century.
Okay, that sounds true. This is glass-heavy. This has definitely a different definition of house, and it's in Southern California.
The LA Times said that this house resembles an airport terminal mixed with a supervillain's lair.
Oh my God, we could write for the New York Times or the LA Times. I feel really like an impressive critic at this point. And I do see the supervillain lair part.
So it is 2 structures occupy the property, a long slender home made of pod-like pieces suspended in the air. This is a 35-foot circular, they just call it a great room.
I also will say I understand why they can't calculate the square footage.
Yes, it does make sense to me now.
Because what is indoors and what is outdoors here?
So this is like, he's made a bunch of houses that kind of are like this. None of them look like this, but like that all have different pieces just connected by other pieces of glass and steel. This is his style. This is what he's like known for. So
all right, Ed Niles. So my question to you is, Ed Niles, yes or no? Do you understand why someone would want to live in this house? And if so, would you live in it? Would you rent it as an Airbnb for?
I was just about to say, I would Airbnb this. I would
Who would you Airbnb it with, though? Like, who would you go with that you're excited that everyone is going to see each other naked anytime they have to use the change, use the bathroom? No divisions.
I can't just go with Rowan.
You could. It seems big for the two of you, to be honest.
Yeah, it does seem big for 2 people.
It feels like you wouldn't make full advantage of this space. So that's our other question. If you did want to Airbnb this, who would you Airbnb it with? Do you have people who you've been like, I wish that we literally had zero privacy from each other.
I would
love to watch each other shit, because that could be a great house for you.
And for only $20 million.
Yeah.
It says only $85,000 a month.
Yes. So
got it.
Keep us apprised. We'd love to hear back.
Bye.
Bye.